Witam serdecznie w 10. odcinku z gry Call of Juarez i aktualnie gramy dalej. 10. odcinek.
Me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys.
Lecimy dalej z rozgrywką, jak to się mówi. Łapki, subskrypcje, pisać komentarze, co trzeba zmienić, co trzeba naprawić w tym nagrywaniu z tej serii.
I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about, but Bob eluded me until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Arkadiusz Cyta z tej strony. Niezbyt udany napad na ekspres. To dzisiaj będziemy napadać pociąg, tak? No to zaczynamy.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
Boże, czy ja naprawdę muszę, kurde, iść z takimi gównianymi rewolwerami?
We're a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop. Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down.
Serio?
I was determined to make that son of a bitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Kurwa, prawie by się ten pociąg spierdolił. Ale cóż, ryzyko zawodowe. Wchodzimy do środka. O Boże! Uciekaj stąd. O mały włos od śmierci. Jak to się mówi. Znajdzie, jak na razie nic nie widzę. Sprawdźmy, czy mamy jakieś punkty. Nie mamy nic.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that ridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Zobaczymy, czy czegoś tutaj nie ma. Oj, oddalam się od opowieści. Tu nic nie ma. I co tam, koniu?
jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Rozglądamy się za znajdźkami. Gdzie nie strzela?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Quick shooter.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Padł. Mamy strzelbę, ale na razie strzelby nie biorę. No i gdzie teraz, drodzy Państwo? Gdzie teraz? Co? Dobra, ten tutaj
Times it
idziemy.
was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Oj, to był chyba błąd z tym, co ja zrobiłem. Ryzyko zawodowe. I jest znajdźka. Pierwsza. Mamy pierwszą znajdźkę. Uno momento. Szukamy. Staramy się... O, mamy drabinę, jej nie zauważyłem.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Ktoś przyjechał mi z pomocą. Wielka obłowa kontra dzika banda. Bardzo śmieszne.
From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat!
Wchodzimy.
He's killing everybody! You ain't seen your action. He'll kill us all! You're dead!
Dawaj, przodu. Dostał kulę między oczy. Padli. Druga znajdźka. Jak ładnie. Wyważamy drzwi.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened,
To nie
did
spo...
they?
Jezus Maria, co tu jest? Co to ma być? O. Kartaczownica. Na co strzelamy? Strzelamy. Jak żeś to żeś, tak? Mamy poziom, dodajemy do łowcy z dużych dystansów. Broń legendarna odblokowana. Ja się nie pierdolę w końcu. Jak strzelać, to strzelać. No kiedy oni już przestaną iść? What the
Once I
fuck?
silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my
Nemesis.
justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean.
I znowu
And Kid
pojedynek.
Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the
Dziękuję
Sundance Kid
bardzo.
decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America.
No i dziękuję bardzo, tak zakończyliśmy 10. odcinek serii gier Call of Juarez. Aktualnie jednej znajdźki nie znalazłem, ale to w wolnym czasie ją poszukam, tak? Aktualnie dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie, serdecznie pozdrawiam wszystkie osoby, które lajkowały i subskrybowały mój kanał. I dziękuję bardzo i zapraszam do następnego odcinka. Trzymajcie się, do następnego, cześć!